Hi everybody, my name is Ashley Osterman, and from all the ideas and concepts that we have learned throughout this past semester in our communications class, I would definitely have to say that the most interesting to me was learning about Hofstede's 4 value dimensions that he uses to describe cultures. The 4 value dimensions are individualism, masculinity, power distance, and uncertainty avoidance. And I actually thought that power distance and uncertainty avoidance were very interesting because I could really apply those concepts to my own personal life and make connections in the workplace and just myself, my personal self in general. Hofstede defines power distance as the extent to which less powerful members of institutions and organizations within a country expect and accept that power is distributed unequally. And he defines uncertainty avoidance as the extent to which people in a culture feel threatened by uncertain or unknown situations. If any of you are an employee at a job, then you have your boss, which would be your superior, and then you would be the subordinate. In a high power distance culture, the superior, which would be your boss or manager, would either make more money than you, have a higher salary, a more luxurious office, or they would even have an office and you might not. And there definitely is just an existence of inequality there. There are also low power distance cultures in the workplace where your boss or the superior would, be more kind of on an equal level. They might be more democratic. They might report to you instead of versus you reporting to them. And I know at my workplace I have a couple jobs, and one of them I feel like it is a very low power distance culture because our boss is he's just kind of on the same level as us, although he does make more than us because he's the owner, but he treats his employees as equals. For instance, he'll take us out to dinner, like him and his wife will take us out to dinner, or he lets us kind of figure out, he lets us make decisions that would benefit everybody as a whole. I really think the only difference is since he's the owner, he makes more money than us. But other than that, we all have offices. He shares an office with one of our other employees. But then in my other job, it's a high power distance culture where my boss, she has her own office, she tells us what to do, we always have to report to her, etc., etc. Hofstede's 4th dimension of uncertainty avoidance can either be a strong or a weak one. Culture strong and uncertainty avoidance tend to be more stressed out, not very relaxed, security seeking, and compulsive. And cultures weak and uncertainty avoidance tend to be more relaxed. They're more accepting of personal risks. For one example, I value getting good grades, and I value my education, and I don't like failure. So I do whatever I can to avoid failure. So you could say that I was in I have a strong uncertainty avoidance because people in strong uncertainty avoidances, they have a fear of not achieving or a fear of failure. They avoid failure altogether. Someone with a weak uncertainty avoidance may choose to skip their class or just not put in as much effort because maybe they'll settle for the C. They'll settle. It's not as important to them. They don't value it as much. Yeah, and I guess that's it. Well, thanks for listening, and have an awesome rest of your semester. Good luck.